Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a reading and energy update for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by shuffling the energy oracle cards deck. Now, if you would like to manifest a more specific message from the reading, I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel, as these are forms of energetic transference that allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. So I'm actually feeling guided today to do a bit of an aura read for our collective here. So I am going to go through each of the 7 chakra centers and channel some messages regarding what may be going on energetically in your field. Now, do keep in mind that some of these messages may apply to external people energies or situations that are showing up on your aura simply because they are sending you some type of energy or impacting you in some kind of way. In other cases, these may be spiritual energies, meaning spirit guides, your higher self, some kind of cosmic force at play in your life. And of course, these also could be highly personal messages as well at the human individual level. So at the end of the day, I always recommend taking from these readings what connects with you in that personal and intuitive place within yourself, because it's your intuition that is the guiding compass for your life. So let's go ahead and get started in the root chakra, because this is the chakra center most connected with our manifested physical world. And it's also most connected with the depths of the subconscious mind, because 95% of what we create or manifest in our world physically is actually happening as a result of the energetic patterns and habits of thought that become dominantly subconscious once they are put into place. So that is why this chakra center connects both with the subconscious mind, but also with the manifested physical world, because those two things are very intrinsically linked. Now, here we have blossoming abundance in the reversed position. So I'm actually going to go ahead and read a little bit from the guidebook here to get us started. This says, take action to plant new seeds. Nurture your garden with patience and clarity. This cycle will end, and you will, in time, enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I feel that this card is coming up because we are closing out a literal calendar year cycle. And of course, that really plants within the collective subconscious at this time this desire to be creating new intentions as we shift into this brand new literal cycle of the year 2024. Now, of course, these readings are technically timeless. So if you are listening at a different time, physically speaking, or from a 3D perspective, then you can always take these messages however you are connecting with them in your personal here and now moment. I'm also seeing that the number 333 may be connecting with someone, and I'm going to be shuffling some of the traditional tarot cards. Can I get some clarification on this message? Okay, so Here we have the Five of Swords in the upright position. We also have the King of Swords. So I'm picking up on a situation where someone may have felt very defeated by something in their life. They may feel as though they aren't reaching their full potential or taking action towards reaching this full potential, or that they've missed some kind of opportunity in their life. Someone here may even feel as though they've been self-sabotaging or limiting themselves in some way. Now, of course, this could be you. This also could be some external person that you are connected to, either because of a spiritual bond between the two of you, or possibly because this person perhaps is heavily thinking about you at this time and therefore sending you a lot of energy. But there's someone here reflecting and feeling as though they've been limiting themselves in some way. They've been not reaching their full potential or missing opportunities here. With the King of Swords, there may even be someone or something that they feel has contributed to this externally. This could be a job, a system, something in their life, a person that they feel has had some hold over them or some control over them, or has been limiting them in some kind of way. I'm also getting that for someone here listening, this also could be in a less intense way, because I know these messages have been very intense so far, but in perhaps a less intense way, someone I'm speaking to here may be realizing small ways in which in this past year they may have held themselves back from reaching their full potential, being filled with this newfound determination to really no longer limit themselves in this upcoming new calendar year. Specifically, someone I'm channeling into here may be recognizing that they gave a lot of time, energy, or attention to some kind of King of Swords energy, to some person, some habit, some routine, some structure in their life that really wasn't serving their highest purpose and highest passion in this life here on earth. I'm just getting a lot of energy of self-reflection taking place here. Now, if you are connecting with some external person platonically or romantically, it seems as though there may be someone connected to you who is going through some kind of a transition. Now, right away, I'm picking up a very strong divine masculine energy. So of course, these labels, divine masculine and divine feminine, are labels to describe energies. They are not necessarily connected to any particular gender or anything like that. They can also actually relate to our internal world, because we all do have a balance of internal divine masculine and divine feminine energies as well. So whether this is internalized or externalized, there's a divine masculine coming through here who has felt very apathetic and very stuck in their life, almost as though they were in a period of stagnation where they were acting entirely by default or by impulse. And I'm hearing dissociating, like almost as though they were dissociating from their daily life because they were feeling so detached from it at a deeper spiritual level. But that's changing in a really powerful way for this particular masculine energy, because they are coming up as the Sun card. This is a powerful card for an awakening divine masculine. So this is someone who feels as though things are really beginning to turn for the better. They may have felt like they've had a stroke of good luck, either in their life generally or in a certain area of their life. This is the sense of, I'm getting a lot of optimism from this person, but this radical change is actually flowing from a highly spiritual place, because they are going through this spiritual awakening. I'm hearing an influx of new energy has come into their life, whether that's come from a new person, a new opportunity, even possibly from their connection to you, if we are speaking about an external person here. So all of this being on the root chakra tells me that this person is very active in your physical world, meaning the two of you either are very involved at this time, physically speaking, or you are in communication, or simply there is a lot of subconscious energy being exchanged between the two of you here. Because again, the root chakra not only connects to your manifested physical world, but also the subconscious mind. So do know that even if this is just a communication taking place between the two of you subconsciously, there is a very high likelihood you're going to be seeing an increase in physical interaction or communication from this person simply because of these changes that they are undergoing. And all of the energy that they do seem to be sending you subconsciously because of how much they're coming up in this portion of your aura read. So in the extended version of this reading on Patreon, we will be taking a more in-depth look at this divine masculine energy, whether it's internal or external for you. We will be channeling into what they are thinking, feeling, and experiencing at this time, as well as any further messages from this particular person or energy. So the link to that extended Patreon reading is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. And of course, for those of you who are new, I do channel extended Patreon readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with these collective readings. So when you join our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon, you get access not only to this extended reading, but the entire previous library of readings as well. Okay, I just saw the number 1212. That could represent mirroring. So there may be someone that you're mirroring here, specifically in the sacral chakra, because this is the next chakra center, and my guides were really pushing me to connect this mirrored energy with your sacral chakra. So with the Temple Path card in the upright position, something really powerful is occurring within the sacral chakra that is actually bringing you into closer alignment with a higher vibrational timeline. Now, I'm hearing present moment. So someone here specifically may be really practicing the art of living fully in the present moment. I'm also hearing emotions. So there's something coming up in your emotional world. This may be someone really staying connected to their emotions, allowing their emotions to be their compass rather than ignoring or repressing them, as society often programs us to do. And all of this is resulting in a powerful healing in the sacral chakra that, again, seems to be opening up your energy field and lighting you up in a new kind of way. Now, as this is occurring, you may even feel this illumination of your own aura subconsciously. So you might notice that you begin to have this glow about you in a new way, or you may even have other people commentating on that glow around you energetically, or even just looking at you or staring at you more frequently, because even though they may not consciously be seeing your energy, they are subconsciously picking up on the fact that your aura is lighting up in a new way. And again, a lot of this seems centralized to what is happening in your sacral chakra. You feeling your emotions, connecting with your emotional body in a new way. You staying fully present in the moment, trusting what comes through to you and shows up for you in the present. So I also feel that for some of you, there may be someone here to assist you with this sacral opening process. This could be a teacher, a friend, someone platonically or romantically. even a mentor or someone whose material you are reading or absorbing, but it feels as though there is some kind of assistance here externally, someone who may be helping you to feel your emotions, to connect more with your emotions, or to simply be more present with yourself. This could even be someone who enters your life and helps you to get out of your head and live more in the moment, or brings a lot of new, powerful emotional energy into your life. It does feel like a very spiritual shift happening in your sacral chakra, because we do have door to spirit upright, but I'm also hearing this connectedness to yourself into the present is like a doorway that is allowing you to access higher levels of your own spirituality. So this could be new spiritual gifts opening up. This could be a strengthening of your sense of intuition. This could be creative gifts or abilities or things that you're doing in your life. But regardless, I feel like there is this very strong connection, and almost a connection that's a bit mysterious or unexpected to the human self, between your sacral energy, that energy of being really present, really emotionally connected, and that energy of being able to create, to express yourself, to again unlock those higher levels of your spiritual gifts. So I'm going to reshuffle the cards here, and I want to move up to the solar plexus chakra. So right away we have the thinking woman upright. So especially if you resonate more so with the divine feminine energy here, I'm getting that you've been on this path of learning, growing, and developing yourself that has built new skills or wisdom in some kind of direction recently. Specifically, I keep seeing within the past year. Throughout these recent collective readings, my guides have really been asking me to speak in a bit of a reflective way for our collective on 2023 as we shift and really more so launch into the powerful energies of 2024 that are very potent, very fertile ground for manifestation as well. And part of this reflection has been how much you have learned and grown and integrated this year. So much knowledge that has put you in a higher position of wisdom and understanding, that has healed and boosted this solar plexus chakra energy. Because I'm hearing that you have a kind of natural confidence about you. And the reason it's so natural is because it's grounded in this true new level of wisdom and understanding that you have, not just about whatever you consider to be your passion, your work, your craft, but also yourself. You have a deep knowledge of the internal mechanisms and workings of your own being. And because the inside reflects the outside, this has also given you a deep understanding of how the universe and the world itself operates. I feel that a lot of this 2023 for you has been about downloading a lot of massive spiritual upgrades and energetic information with the crown chakra in the reverse position. And while during the process of this downloading, things may have looked very stagnant to people around you, whether you were focusing on yourself, studying, learning, growing, or simply just resting, being with yourself, allowing this information to integrate itself. Regardless, while it may have looked stagnant to others on the physical 3D surface, something very powerful was taking place that has now leveled you up, specifically in the solar plexus, when it comes to that natural and authentic sense of confidence that you have about yourself. I also see with the garden and the gate here that an essential part of this process has been this practice of boundary setting, particularly at the energetic level with people around you. But I'm hearing that this boundary setting hasn't had to be so much forceful as it's happened very naturally, because as you focus more energy on yourself, it naturally sets up a boundary because that energy isn't being diluted to other people, places, and things. So that focusing on the self, focusing on self-love, your mission, your path, your purpose, your passion, automatically sets up a powerful energetic boundary of sorts, because others who are attempting to feed off of that energy won't be able to do so in the same way because of how on point and focused you are within yourself. So in the extended version of this reading, I would love to channel some more spirit guide and higher self messages specifically about 2024 for those of you listening on the brink of the new year. So we will be channeling into anything else that you may need to know at this time about your spiritual path and purpose turning into this next calendar cycle. And of course, the link to that extended reading is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. So let's go ahead and move up to the heart space. And right away, I felt a huge wave of energy. And there is, quite simply put, a lot happening in your heart chakra. But a lot of this seems to be happening because there are many people trying to connect with your heart space, whether that's platonic, romantic, in more of a professional, collaborative sense. I just feel as though you have a very precious and rare heart chakra energy because you've opened your heart to such a tremendous degree and done such deep clearing on your heart chakra, energetically speaking. This has created a very high degree of magnetism around you, and specifically through the heart space, I just keep seeing people knocking on your door, like trying to connect with you. So at times, this may actually feel a little bit emotionally overwhelming because you may be feeling as though many people are trying to get your attention, either consciously or subconsciously, energetically or physically. And I'm going to go ahead and get into more details. So who is trying to connect with your heart chakra here? So some, or at least one person or individual who is trying to connect with your heart chakra is someone feeling very ungrounded within themselves. And I'm hearing to be a bit cautious of this energy, because this may be someone seeking outside of themselves, trying to connect with you because you have found this stability and this person is feeling very ungrounded. So this could be platonic or romantic, depending on your situation. I do see that it's like this person is in a root chakra reverse energy, so they're feeling ungrounded, going through a lot of upheaval. They may have recently quit or walked away or broken up with some kind of situation, whether this is romantic, at the workplace, maybe they moved environments, but I feel like this person has gone through a lot of change in their life that involved some kind of leaving or walking away. And this has left them feeling very ungrounded, but also wanting to connect with you through the heart space. And I'm hearing you've sensed this person's energy, regardless of whether or not you are physically communicating. This feels like someone who sees that you are both very confident, but also you have gone through a massive ego deconstruction where you have a very healthy sense of yourself. You're not driven by what we think of as ego. You are driven by soul. You don't have a confidence that derives from anything material, physical, or ego-based. Even if you do have these things, or even if you are manifesting those things, your true confidence is soulful in nature. It's a soul-based confidence. And whether this specific person would consciously articulate that or not, that is really what they are so drawn to about you. Now, I do have Angel of Strength reversed. So this is someone who fears that they may not have as much to offer you as you have to offer them. This may be someone who's really in the process of healing their heart. So whatever they walked away from could have been something that really impacted their heart space. This could have been a divorce, a breakup, a separation of some kind. And I do see this person really desiring consciously to offer you care, support, and affection. But of course, the question presents itself, are they in a place where they are capable of reciprocating with you in the 3D in a balanced way? And I feel as though, particularly for those of you who have been connecting here as Divine Feminines, which is the majority of our YouTube collective, there has been this powerful shift that's taking place where we are, especially as Divine Feminines, really learning to evaluate and to allow others to connect with us based on how they are participating with us in either a balanced or unbalanced way, and really reaching a point of only allowing in consistently those connections that are truly balanced and reciprocated in nature. Not just at what we think of as the spiritual or the energetic level, but literally in the manifested physical 3D world. This has been so deeply connected to the Divine Feminine collective, healing their internal Divine Masculine energy, that part of themselves internally that is self-loving and self-supportive and able to make decisions firmly and confidently based on how things are showing up for them in the present moment physical 3D world. And that balanced and healed internal Divine Masculine energy is beginning to reflect itself more and more in the kinds of connections that the Divine Feminine is both attracting and allowing to remain in her life. So in the extended version of this reading, I will be channeling more into this specific person that seems to be the dominant one trying to connect with your heart space here for whoever is resonating with this message. And we will be channeling more about this person's true intentions, whether they are capable of participating with you in a balanced way at this time, and any other messages about that person or situation. So the link to that extended reading is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. It's so interesting that nearing the close of this first reading here on YouTube, we pulled the Angel of Strength on your throat chakra. So I see this representing that when it comes to your way of communicating yourself, whether that is happening through your energy, your presence, your words, your creations, you are doing so with a newfound confidence and inner strength. But again, this has been a confidence built from the inside out that is now looking very natural and very effortless. And that's what makes it so unique. This confidence isn't like a mask that you are putting on. It is simply a natural emanation from you as a result of the energetic work that you've done within yourself. I also feel as though through your throat chakra, you may be starting to share yourself or your gifts with the world in a new public way. This won't apply for everyone, but with the Page of Wands energy, this could be someone in the public eye or starting to put themselves in the public eye, starting to share their work with the world in a more public way. If that is the case for you, I see there's a lot of really positive new energy flowing in that direction. So what else can I channel about this person who may be sharing their gifts in a more public way here? So this actually may be related to something that we spoke on earlier, where someone may have felt as though they weren't reaching their full potential or weren't sharing themselves to the greatest extent that they could. And if that is the case with the Ace of Wands reversed, if you felt like maybe you missed an opportunity to go after a certain dream, to share yourself in a new way, I feel as though you are breaking a powerful generational curse or a powerful collective unconscious program in that respect, because through breaking down those programs, those limiting belief systems, and sharing your gift with the world, regardless, sharing yourself with the world, you are setting a powerful example, creating a powerful energetic ripple effect for others, inspiring them to do the same. Now, these limiting beliefs could be around timing, they could be around confidence, around certain factors in your life. But I'm hearing, regardless, when you are feeling this inspiration to take action towards some kind of dream or goal, especially at this time, this is a powerful message from your guides to have the courage to take that leap. So I am going to go ahead and reshuffle the cards here. I am going to be channeling more from the third eye chakra and the crown chakra in the extended Patreon reading, but I'm going to close this first reading here with a final Rumi oracle message. And the Rumi card here is Dance of the Divine Feminine. So the guidebook here says, if a tree could move from one place to another, it would not suffer the pain of the saw or the oppressive wounds. If the sun and the moon stood still like the rocks, they could not offer brilliance. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow, remaining still like seawater. When the seawater rises to become a cloud, it loses its bitterness and pours the rain of sweetness. I have given you only a few examples. You can figure out the rest. Break away from the self and enter the kingdom of love. And the guidebook here also says, don't worry if it seems as though your world is coming to an end or that you are losing something you once loved. This is just the shaking about of the great beloved to lead you into a deeper, sweeter dance of divine being and becoming. Put your focus into your heart and realize you are more ready than you think. This oracle brings you a message also. There is something you are holding on to, a person, a place, a thing, a belief, a vision, and you need to let it go because it wants to grow. It may grow and change into something utterly different, or it may grow into exactly what you are imagining. Whatever outcome, growth is happening, and you'll find you enjoy the way much more with greater flow and support, and less bashing of your head against the proverbial brick wall if you can let it happen. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. Thank you so much again for tuning in today. If you would like to join me now in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, where I will be heading to next, the link to do so is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Take care. Have a beautiful remainder of your day. And I will connect with you here again in Wednesday's reading.